Hello and welcome to another quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix. This one, Deers and Deckards, a game. When I look at the synopsis, one sec. You goes to visit your best friend for a weekend of fun games. There, you also get to meet his dad, making the stay even more eventful than expected. Haven't you met his dad before? I don't know. You'd think if you have a friend, well, maybe it's a friend you met when you're older. Instead of, I was thinking young. But anyways, before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that are making this game and or get the news version earlier, Patreon, where it's $5 a month. That seems to be the usual thing. Also, it's kind of weird. Looking at the style, I'm like, I think this person's from somewhere, and it does look like they have, I'm guessing, Chinese letters? I mean, I guess I could put into Google's Translate and see where it's from. But yeah, it is kind of weird that, when you look at somebody's style, you're like, this person's from Asia, aren't they? And it usually turns out correct. I don't know why. Maybe they'll, well, I guess you might, see other people with the same style and then you emulate it. But anyways, enough of my casual banner. We should probably start as soon as I reset my face. Boop. Boop. There we go. Use your default name for protagonist. Yi. Oh, I guess you could get multiple people. Huh. Oh, we're doing main story. We're the deer. And that looks familiar. It says Dragon Island? Though he kind of looks like a toiga. It's finally summer. The school semester is over, and most of the students have returned home or left to travel abroad. You're one of the few that stayed behind in your small university town. Having moved into town at the beginning of the year, you're still pretty new and have few friends here. Your dorm room seems so much smaller now that Siggy has gone home for the summer. And immediately I'm gonna have to censor that. Also, very much Bara. Bara, that's the word? Today is just as swelteringly hot as it's been for the past week. The building's AC is set by the RA, and she has already left on vacation. Oof. Now that you're alone, you can at least enjoy the comfort of walking around naked. Siggy is your only friend still in town. Since moving here, you dare call him the closest thing to a best friend. The big dragon guy is totally your type, though you've never mentioned it directly to him. Also, I almost forgot, if you want me to play this game, tell me, and give it a point, which will put it up higher in the list. And I think that's everything. Oh yeah, and if you suggest any other games, tell me. Also, give me a second. Need to clear my throat. Ooh. He works as part-time firefighter. Between his job and the gym, Siggy spends the rest of his free time playing video games. Your tutoring is the only reason Siggy did not fail the semester. You stare at his bed, thinking back to the many lazy nights where the muscly dragon dude lay there in nothing but his underwear, playing games until the sun rose. Your own cock stirs from the lingering lustful thoughts. Siggy is as nice as he is dumb. Sometimes stubborn, the muscly dragon has a heart of gold. You can still remember one night after passing out from staying up too late. You helped him roll into bed. Siggy managed to kick off his shorts in his sleep, showing off his bubbly ass and bulging slit. Bulging slit? Buzz. Oh no, that's my vibrator. The light on your phone flashes, causing your daydream to evaporate. It's a text from Siggy. Siggy, Devin, I need your help. Text him back. I'm sorry, Devin. I'm in another castle. I shall come rescue you. Do this. Sigurd's love +1. What happens if we do the other thing? Seriously, need your help with this new game. Okay. Well, let's get some of that dragon love. My hero, I need your help with this new game. Okay, I'll drop everything I'm doing, and I swear I can read. Doing to help you. ... Thanks. If you'd like to, you can stay over if you want. Spending the night at Siggy's house? Perhaps you can finally make your move on your himbo crush. Yeah, that sounds awesome. It would be like that time we stayed up beating Citizen Evil 5. Siggy texts you his address. You decide to take a quick shower and file your antlers. Summer days here are very warm. I would go back, but then that would mean I'd have to censor more stuff. You throw on a pair of shorts and open button shirt before heading over to the dragon's residence. The Deckards live a decent distance away. Thankfully, you have your own car. Looking at your GPS app, it should take you an hour to get there. Also, let me just check. I guess I do have this thing open here. Okay, his wiener's out, but his horns look the same. On your way to Siggy's, you run through several plans to make a move on your bestie. Maybe you can play a game of Truth or Dare, or perhaps make a bet with the hunk that the loser has to do whatever the winner wants. Siggy's childlike personality can't resist a good challenge. Well, it will not matter whatever game Siggy can pick. You know that you can beat him in anything. With Siggy in hand, with a strategy in hand, you arrive at your destination. Your spotty Saggy's Jeep. Spotty? With another large truck in the driveway, which, with plenty of space, you park and grab your bag. Siggy's house seems smaller than his neighbor's, but still looks pretty nice. The lawn appears well kept, and the neighborhood... heavy fingers. Whoops. Right. It's not Echo. And the neighborhood has a fair mix of modern and older homes. It looks similar to the suburbs you grew up in. You walk up to the door and knock him up. After a brief moment, it swings open and your eyes meet a large barrel chest. Hi, tits. I am hi here. Hi there. Hey, you must be Siggy's friend. I'm his dad, Sigmund. Holy smokes, Siggy's dad is hot. Like big and burly, bend me over kind of hot. Okay, Devin, be cool. Don't make this weird. You called him tits. Thanks, Sigmund. Please, come in. Even if you were at the wrong house, watching the thick dragon daddy turn around made you want to follow him anywhere. You have a very nice house, Sigmund. Thanks, I'm very proud of my house. It's a good way to show off my work. Me and my guns here, boom boom. Sigmund mentioned you planned staying the night. Here, let me show you around. I'm Devin, by the way. Ah yes, you're his roommate. I think we met once, when he first moved into the Dorbs. Sorry, read makes a yawn. It just do be like that. I don't know why. He talks a lot about you. Really? How do I not remember this gorgeous daddy? Perhaps I was too distracted by his son at the time. Damn them. Don't get hard. Don't make this awkward. Yes, the boy does love to ramble. He mentioned you helped him with a lot of his schoolwork. Siggy gets the hang of things if he also learns how to slow down. I have to say, you must have have the patience of a saint to put up with that headache. It's just a bit headstrong. Well, I'm glad Siggy has somebody like you. Who knows where that numbskull would be otherwise. He's a good guy. Heh, he is my boy, after all. The old dragon man stops by the first room after the foyer. You see a large couch, some chairs, and a huge television mounted on the wall. Here's the living room. I mounted all of the electronics myself. Wires are hidden in the walls. Check out the audio in here. Siggy's dad picks up a remote and presses one of the remaining many buttons. Music begins to blast from the speakers, and you can feel the air rattling against your chest. And you can't hear a thing from the other rooms. What? Sigmund hits another button on the remote. Sorry, I was saying installed sound dampening panels throughout the house. It won't bother anyone, no matter how loud it gets. Man, those are great. Houses that have both sound and temperature insulation. Because do triple pane windows, are they for, like, what is it? Do they have 4 things? I was just thinking about, one sec. But yeah, I remember going to college for the first time, and it was like, that's not Spanish. Okay, it's Japanese. I thought all those extra things was Chinese, but I guess, yeah, now that I look at it again, it's Japanese. What else? Oh, and, like, it's so great to have sound barriers. Staring at the handsome man, while also thinking about your intentions towards his son, causes a litany of nutty images to flood in your mind. It's really awesome. Thanks. Over there, we have our kitchen. Feel free to help yourself to anything you'd like. You enter the very modern kitchen. The countertops are filled with trays and bowls. A stand mixer stirs some sort of fragrant dough. Sorry for the mess. I'm testing some baking recipes. Wow, you have a lot of gadgets. Yeah, I don't get this big without eating a lot. Though I'm the only one that cooks around here. Sigmund usually picks up food when he's out in a boot. Sigmund leads you to another hallway. From here, there are a couple of rooms and a set of stairs at the end. Stepping through the closest door, you enter a room filled with weights and benches. The big dragon switches on the lights. A sizable weight bench with an attached pull-up bar is centered opposite the door. Free weights are stacked against the left wall. A treadmill and exercise bike sits on the right. This is our gym. It used to be an office, but I didn't really have need for one. Hell, Sigmund uses this more than I do. It seems like the only 2 things he's good at is saving people from burning buildings and working out. Very nice equipment. I hate that the school's gym is closed for remodeling this summer. Please, feel free to come by and use our gym. I appreciate that. I think I'll get a workout tonight, if you know what I mean, with your son. You're welcome to join us. We normally work out after dinner. Wait, after dinner? Hopefully not directly after dinner. That just sounds terrible. Thanks, I will. You leave the gym and return back to the hallway. The bathroom is right across the gym. There's only one bathroom for the whole house. Ooh, let me just check. But it's pretty big and works out well for the 2 of us. Okay. Just making sure it wasn't a bad text. You know, family business. Sigmund flicked on the lights, and you see a very modern and spacious bathroom. A large mirror stretched along the back wall, and to the corner sits a large tub. You aren't kidding, it's huge. This is like half the size of the guy's showers back at the dorm. Well, as you can see, Siggy and I are big guys. I appreciate having the extra room. My bedroom is next to the stairs, and Siggy's is on the 2nd floor. You both make your way up the stairs to the 2nd floor. How long has the house been here? This house is one of the oldest in the neighborhood. I've made a lot of renovations, but still a 2-bedroom, 1-bath place. It's really all the space Siggy and I need. Speaking about knuckleheaded sons, Sigurd, Davin's hair. Sigmund knocks on a partially closed door. It swings open, and you see your roommate in just his underwear playing video game. Also, that bed doesn't have any sort of oomph to it for a guy this big. Like it's thin, that's what I'm saying. Oh hey Devin, you're just in time. I'm always in time. I'll leave you two boys alone. Hey, buddy. Neither of you are put off by his, just him in his undies? The younger dragon gives you a hug. His grip from his muscular arms threatened to crack your ribs. Ow! Come on, short stuff. I didn't squeeze that hard. Who are you calling short? Siggy releases his crushing grip, and you can once more breathe. Finally, you're alone with Siggy. Damn him for being so sexy. He stands there, with some goofy smile you've seen dozens of times. He's almost naked, with nothing but a smile, a jackstrap on. Jackstrap. Come on, Siggy. I know it's summer, but wearing just that? What? You talking about the jock? Oh, yeah, it's hot. And if you weren't coming over, I wouldn't have bothered putting on anything. Really, dude? Yeah, why not? I'm in my house. Well, please don't feel like you have to be uncomfortable in your own house on account of me. Alright, I picked up the new Ancient Sphere game. I can't beat this boss. Come on, dude. I know the Night Spirit series is known specifically for their hard as hell boss fights, not bite bosses. I'm just gonna get frustrated. Please, I can't beat this one boss. It's supposed to be like Dark Souls. Let me just roll back. Ancient Sphere doesn't sound like anything in particular. Maybe the last one? Night Spheres. After that, I'll be able to finally get to the last upgrade, and then I'll be able to finish the game. Perhaps is your chance. On one condition? But what happens if you click on the other one? Okay, what's the condition? Let's just say you owe me a favor. If I call this favor, you cannot refuse. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. You know, I don't mind helping out my friend. Siggy's room takes up a good bit of the second floor. A large television is mounted on the wall across from the bed. At the other corner of the room is his computer desk. I swear I can read. Though I might actually be tired. It do be like that. Oh well. Gym shorts and socks litter the ground. It really didn't seem that different back in the dorm. You spot a pair of underwear and think back to the time you jerked off sniffing Siggy's boxers one night in the dorm. Alright, I'm at the respawn right next to the boss room. Okay, let's do this. You haven't played this before, but you remember watching several videos on the matter. Here we go. 3 seconds later, you find yourself looking at the "You died" screen. Okay, Dark Souls. Damn, even I lasted longer. I'm not used to playing on a console. Let's try again. With some luck and several first deaths, you managed to slay the boss. Wow, okay, fine. You got him. How about the next boss? You toss the controller over to Sig. You first. I need a break. Alright then. Dad is usually, and I usually eat about an hour. We can keep trying till then. Sounds good. Let's see what you can do. Siggy makes his way to the next boss, and while the big oaf is focused on the game, your eyes focus on that gorgeous ass. You never mentioned it to him before, but perhaps it's time to pay him a compliment. So, remember how I told you I'm into dudes? Yeah. Oh, how do I say this? As a friend, you have a really nice ass. Ah, thanks, man. You really think so? Totally. You work out all the time, and it really shows. I figured you would like to hear someone tell you that once in a while. Thank you. I really like your body too. Also, your horns are cute. My horns always rip a lot of my shirts. Really? That's the dragon saying that? I mean, I guess those ridges, but still, you'd think that'd be worse. Though I guess that's why you get the open top. That's sensible. Oh well. Sorry, reading leaves me on. I know the feeling. That's why I wear button-ups. Wow, I never thought of such a simple solution. You cannot help but feel your heart melt a bit for how dumb Siggy can be sometimes. but it all adds to the dragon's charm. Hearing him play compliment back made you wonder if Siggy ever thought about you the same way you thought about him. Damn, it's strange. Alright, you take over. Wait, strange? This stage. Swear I can read. Okay, move your big ass over. I need a better angle. Ooh. You've been sitting on a chair this whole time. You're finally able to sit next to Siggy on his bed. Your combined weight causes the muscular dragon to lean against you for to scale. As you engage the next boss, it kills you in a single blow from halfway across the map. Damn it, you put all your stat points in strength. Your character can't dodge for shit. Strength builds are legit, you just suck at timing. Whatever, let me just go respec. No! I won't remember how to rebuild him. You mean respec again? He tries to grab the controller from you, but you pull it out of his reach. Dude, you can just load a previous save. You both begin to fight over the controller. Siggy tried to snatch it again, but you're faster. And virtually naked dragon pushes you over with his mass, and you continue to wrestle for the device. Damn it, get off me. Come on, give it to me. Oh. Siggy manages to straddle your crotch as you fight over the chunk of plastic. At some point, your boji presses and grinds against the front of his jock, causing him to moan softly. Hey boys, what do you want to do about dinner? At that moment, the door swings open, and Siggy's dad stops dead in his threshold. As he stares at his son straddling you, Siggy finally takes the controller from you and stands up. Hey Dad, it's not what it looks like. It looks like the two of you are fighting over the game controller, so if that's not it, what were you doing? Mr. Deckard, that's exactly what we're doing. You sit up and try to adjust your semi-hard cock in your shorts. Whatever, come down to the kitchen and figure out dinner when you two are decent. Alrighty, I made backup save. Dude, I told you you could just done that to begin with. You didn't have to try and grab the controller like that. I'm sorry, I panicked. Panic? You run into burning buildings. Oh, that's different. Let's get some food. Very well, I'm quite hungry. As you watch the dragon's ass walk down the stairs, you're feeling hungry, but not for food. I mean, ass is food. Sigurd, Devon, what are y'all feeling for dinner? I can go pick something up. Or I could cook something. I don't mind. It wouldn't take more than half an hour. We could also order delivery. What do you think, Devon? Cook, pick up, delivery. Maybe cook? Have his home cooking. I'm always eating out since I moved here. Let's cook here. Perfect. Let's start cooking. You boys find something to do for 30 minutes. We head over to the living room with Siggy. Your friend turns on the television and begins flipping through the channels to watch. As Siggy searches for something entertaining, you spot a stack of magazines on the table. Siggy never stucky as a reading type. His magazines must be his dad's. You look at a few of the titles. Handyman Monthly. The cover shows a burly bear sawing a large board in half with a very advanced-looking table saw. The next magazine, Girls Galore, shows a very busty bunny crammed into a few strips of cloth that could barely contain her assets. Aw. You say something? No, it just doesn't seem like there's anything to watch. Oh, he's probably hoping Dad's gay. Yep, damn cable packages. Over 1,000 channels, and none of them have anything worth watching. As you slide the stack of magazines over to reveal the last one at the bottom, you see a set of muscular scaled legs. As more of the model is revealed, you see a chiseled abdomen and a set of meaty pecs. Finally, you reveal the whole image of Siggy on the cover of Wet and Wild. Siggy, is this you? You lift up the magazine and flash it over to the dragon. Oh, that? Yeah, it's me. One of the guys on Dad's work crew also does photography. I made like a grand for letting him take a couple of pictures. Wow, you look really good. Thanks. You start to flip through the magazine. You find a few more shots of Siggy with his jock and fireman's helmet. The other pages were filled with attractive men of all builds. Usually I don't think of what words you'd associate with men with wet. Usually that's a girl's thing, right? Just as you're about to finish the read, and a shadow creeps over you, and turn up. You see Sigmund, greeting Sigmund. Let me just look over here for a second. Yeah, at the time. I am a bit tired today. Sorry about that. Let's set our face. Yeah, sorry. I have energy, I have strength, I have everything I need. Though, should I take a break? I think I'm okay. We can keep going. Actually, no, we'll keep going. Dinner is ready. Hope you like grilled chicken. Get a chicken bucket. In a few minutes, all of the food is laid out on the table, and everyone is seated. Alright, let's eat. You watch in amazement as Sigmund scarfs down his food with the same speed and tenacity as Siggy. You have to wonder if that's how Siggy picked up his eating habits. Devon, better eat up, or else you're going to be short for the rest of your life. At least, I don't put holes in my headboard when I try to go to sleep. Hey, I can't help it if my thorns are this sharp. Horns, not thorns. Sigurd, I buy you a nice file, so you can keep those damn things blunt. Thank goodness I'm a contractor. You wouldn't believe how many holes this little monster put through the walls growing up. I thought dragons didn't get their horns until their teens. That's true for me, and most dragons, but Sigurd was a different species of dragon. Wait, what? Oh, I'm adopted. You never told me that. It never came up, I guess. Yes. Well, I tell everyone he didn't get his smarts from me. Yeah, Dad adopted me. I never knew my biological parents. We tried looking, but nothing ever came up. I don't really care. My dad's always going to be my dada. Aw, he's really the best son I could ever imagine. I don't care if he's not the brightest. If he's really dumb, stupid, moronic. It's really sweet. I guess that explains why you have different horns and scale colors. Yep, it's also why I have a innie and Dad has an outie. Outie. Oh. Well, that was delicious dinner. Sure was. Yes, thanks, Mr. Deckard. Oh, that's Deckard. So it's Deers and Deckard? Please, feel free to call me Sigmund. Ready to work out? Yep, I just need a change. I'll meet you in the gym. You help Siggy clean off the table while Sigmund goes to change. Feeling energized after a good meal, you stretch and prepare yourselves for the gym. Do you need to change or anything? I think I'll be fine. I can draw my shirt, and if I start to sweat. Alright, let's do it. Jesus, these guys are bulgy-woggy as hell. Sigmund turns, wearing only his underwear. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the older dragon's massive bulge. Don't worry, this is all safe for work, even though everyone's in their underwear. Well, since Evan is our guest tonight, how about we let him use the weight bench first? Why, thank you. I'll spot him. Don't worry, I'll do that. He's my friend, Dad. It's alright, how about you both spot me? Oh, let's let the sun do it. Sure. You rack on a few plates on the barbell and lay down the bench. Siggy takes his position above your head as your hands grip the bar. As you lift the weights off the hooks, Siggy's fingers brush against yours. Looking up, you see your best friend's jock right above your nose. 1, 2, huff. As you count your reps, Siggy seems to have scooted closer. The bar blocks you from seeing where your dragon is staring. From what you can see, Siggy seems to be getting excited watching you. You have worked out with him back in university, but he normally wore gym shorts. 14, her. 15 or 50. Your arms begin to burn as you finish your next set. It didn't help that your best friend's crotch is pressed next to your face. It might have been your imagination, but as you sit up, you swear Siggy's jock is a bit wet. The thought of your friend getting wet watching you is arousing. You quickly stand up and offer to help reset the bar for your next position. For the next position? I'll go next. Sigmund adds twice the weight you had on the bar. You gulp as you watch the dragon daddy rip through those reps with incredibly smooth motions. My turn. He waves you over to spot him. As Siggy leans back, his height causes his snout to brush against your crotch. For a moment, Siggy nudges against your butt, boji woji. Oops, sorry. You spot the younger dragon through his set. You focus on each counting rep, trying your best not to spring a boner where your crotch is so close to Siggy's face. With fortitude and commitment, you make it through the rest of the remaining sets of upper body workout without tenting your pants. Finished with your after-dinner workout, everyone is now soaked in sweat. Sure, sweat. You can feel your body aching. It has been some time since you last worked out, but thankfully you did not overdo it. Alright, I guess I should mention this earlier. The house still has a lot of original plumbing. Because of that, we're a bit limited on hot water. If you want to avoid doubling up in the shower, you may go first. All of the opportunities, showering with one of these studs. How could you not seize the chance? So, wait. Okay. Like, is it whoever goes... I don't understand it. Oh, so whoever goes first, is the person... You go voice Sigmund. You can go ahead. It's not like this would be any different from taking a shower in the dorm with Siggy. Alright, I shouldn't be too long. He says that all the time, but still ends up using the most hot water. It takes a few hours for the tank to reheat. I'm guessing I'm lucky I have fur to keep me warm. Pfft. What? Jealous? Of what? How short you are? No, I'm not. Hey, my horns count. It says so on my driver's license. You trade insults with Siggy for a few minutes before you spot his dad walking down the hallway with nothing but a towel. Shower's free. Thanks, Dad. Wait, oh yeah, I guess I have a bath. You and Siggy make your way to the steamy room. They really did have a huge bathroom, plenty of space for both of you. You can toss your clothes in one of the baskets. If you need a pair of shorts, you should have some stretchy ones that can fit you, or we should. Thanks. Our shower head is a bit different than what we have at the dorm. Dad installed a fancy one that has several settings. He points to the two buttons and 3 dials at the control that control the different settings on the shower head. You spot an adjustable shaft that's allowed it to slide higher for taller users. This had to be the most complex shower you've ever seen. So, can I help you wash your back? Sure. Your enthusiastic crush sets the shower to a gentle but steady spray that covers a large area. He hands you a bottle of soap, approved for both fur and scales. Siggy seemed so nonchalant by the whole thing. Do you think that there needs to be conditioning or shampoo for, like, scales? Probably not. You never imagined. Though I don't know. I guess people who own snakes might know. Never mentioned that you would already be naked with Siggy. Your heart throbs, as well as your dick, as you start to lather up the dragon's broad shoulders. You're thankful that Siggy's facing away. You can no longer hide your arousal. Turn around, I'll scrub yours. Ah, thanks. You spin around before Siggy can, keeping your stiff cock out of view from the dragon. You feel the slippery soap spread across your neck and shoulders Siggy begins to scrub your full, working the soap into a bubbly lather. Hee hee. Your cock finally calms down long enough to turn around. What's so funny? Look up. The dragon has made a large soap bubble, and it sits perched on your antlers. Siggy. You press yourself against the bigger dragon. Whoa, what's this? I gotta tell you something. I think you're really attractive. Devin, I think you're really cute too. What? Really? Yeah, you're super cute. I've been meaning to ask if you like me like that, but I keep missing good times to do so. Dang it, damn it, Siggy. What? Nothing. Lem. This time, you initiate a hug with the taller dragon. He hugs you back without crushing your sides. The water temperature starts to drop, and you quickly finish rinsing off and grab a towel to dry off. Dragon scales drain quickly, requiring only a quick wipe. You turn around to see Siggy staring at your crotch. You have a really nice dick. Thanks. Maybe you can get a better look at it later. I bet I will. Yeah, let's keep going. Sorry, I'm actually burning out real hard. Oops. Feeling refreshed, you head back to the living room. After a moment, everyone shows up to talk about watching a movie on one of the streaming services. Let's watch the new 777 movie. What about Every Place, Every Time? I heard it's funny. How do you feel about Call of the Abyss? A horror flick? What's wrong? You scared? Dad, I've seen you almost jump off the roof one time because a feral squirrel threw an acorn at you. That's different. Those damn critters won my blood. Maybe this would be the thumbnail. Though would it be Boji Wojis all over the place? Maybe. Let's take a picture for that thumbnail. Hyena. Devin is our guest. How about we let him pick? Sure. What do you want to watch? Oh, let's watch 777. Ooh, I've been wanting to see this movie. The last one ended on quite a cliffhanger. Those movies always end on a cliffhanger. I'll pass. Well, if Dad doesn't want to watch it, we can just watch it back in my room. Alright, don't stay up too late. Yeah. We're kind of at the 40-minute mark, which is a bit early, but I'm kind of feeling like there might be a sex scene coming on. And sorry, I kind of burned out real quick. I don't know, yesterday was really busy, and then today I did a Let's Play or two, and then I was like, I'm gonna do this, and then, yeah. But, that doesn't stop you from reading this, because it's available free on itch.io. And if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, $5 a month on their Patreon. And do be like that. And let's see what the random number generator of Destiny picks next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Random number generator 999 and 10, which is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roadkill. And sorry, I'm jumping off this game early, because it's like, I am actually, my ability to read it, like, I can read, but my ability to read is just kind of like, you ever get that, okay, it's taking a while to close, you ever get that feeling where it's just like, you feel you're running on fumes or something like that? I'm just feeling that right now. Next one, lithium interactive. In progress. Current strikes samples another side of the blah. Mature work. What is it called again? Road Eel. Oh wait, this is the human one. Right? Didn't somebody, recommend this to me? Because I wouldn't have picked a human one. Now I'm going to have to actually think about that stuff. And reply to these things. I'm just going to let this, let all my things load so I can check it out. Or maybe it's on one of my things. Okay, yeah, it's 2 years ago. Oh wait, but the ones I have responded or something like that. So it might take a hot minute. Yeah, because so far it only goes back to a month ago. Meow, I see it. Has 2 guys and a ghoul. Okay. Road. Maybe it was something... Or wait, maybe there's a different roadkill. Ah! Okay, this seems more like it, because I'm like, wait, this one roadkill has like an Asian guy, a black dude, and a blonde white chick. But then I put a space in between them, and it's like, okay, yeah, here's a wolf. Yeah, that's, okay, this is furry. I was like, wait a second, this doesn't seem right. But yeah, their shirts have a thing on it. Okay, let's read this one. Roadkill contains themes of a violent and sexual nature, and as such, not suitable for anybody under 18. What happens when a ska band gets caught up in... okay, I was just making sure that the thing is caught up in a zombie apocalypse while on tour. Whoa. Roadkill is a story about a cast of weirdos trying to survive and make their way home to their families. They'll face obstacles like zombies, of course, crazed corporate military agents, mutated undead monsters, horrifying super soldier experiments, and fanatical cultists along the way. You play as Chatroflixer, a bassist and former vocalist of Roadkill. How will your decisions affect the lives of your friends? How will the skills of those closest to you help keep alive as you make your way to New Mexico, back home in Boston? Who will live? Who will die? I guess people can die then. It's gonna be like one of those, what do you call it? What do you call it? Telltale games? People can die. This person remembers that. Well, but yeah, it's free on itch.io. But then, does it have a... doesn't look like it has a... whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, we're calling it. And sorry that this is ending early. I actually do kind of have a pain in my chest, and I'm just like, this doesn't particularly feel great. I need to take a break. Like a more than day break. Anyways, yeah, check out that game. And maybe this one too. Also, if you like that game, then tell me, give it a point, or split it up higher on the list. And if you have any other suggestions, tell me, and I'll do it. Spay near animals. And until next time, thanks, and see ya.